on the next episode of The Wilder Beast.
Come against that thing that you said, why have I not gone over there to slam her? And secondly, I think you also, why have I chosen to come at the end of the life? So I live in England, and you might have noticed that there is a massive time difference.
Nobody gives a fuck, bitch.
No, so...
Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute, wait.
I don't...
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait. Hold on.
I have not disrespected you, so I don't appreciate you telling me you don't.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck you appreciate, bitch. You don't come the fuck over here telling black women to calm down and how to speak. You don't do that, you motherfucker. You go over there to that bitch and tell her how the fuck you feel. You don't bring your raggedy ass the fuck up over here telling nobody how to feel about no Black History Month. Fuck you and your mammy, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. Do you understand? You don't come to fuck over here telling black women how to feel. You must be out your raggedy, rabbit ass nigga fucking mind. You don't do that shit, ho.
Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate.
Get your ass the fuck up out of here, bitch. Get your ass the fuck up out of here, ho. And you ain't no black woman. You ain't no black woman. Fuck you, bitch.
Listen.
You, bitch.
I don't need to defend. I don't need to prove myself.
Fuck you.
I don't
give a damn.
That I'm a black. I am definitely a black woman, but I'm a minister. So
bitch,
I have different values. I have
bitch,
different. But I like watching Yo-Yo because she's so honest and real.
You supposed to be black before anything. You supposed to be black before anything, and you don't need to waste your motherfucking time up over here. You need to go tell that Huckleberry bitch to stop picking on people and harassing people.
Told you,
that's what the fuck. You didn't tell me shit, motherfucker. You didn't tell me shit, motherfucker. You spoke. Let me speak. You spoke. Let me speak. You spoke. Let me speak.
No, because you interrupted me, so now I'm gonna interrupt you. You
ain't gonna interrupt me. You ain't talking about shit. No.
You interrupted me. No. Don't come in here telling me that I'm not a black woman. I've respected you. I respect you. You started fucking me calling me all kinds of names.
Shut the fuck up and let me speak.
You shut the fuck up. Don't come in here telling me shit about how.
I did. What the fuck you gonna do about it? I did.
Don't start telling me that I'm interrupting you. When I was talking,
do something about it.
Who the fuck you think you are, man?
Do somebody, bitch. I just did. Now shut the fuck up, like I told you, and let me speak. Now, as this motherfucker been harassing people and doing all this shit for months, okay? This has been since August, like September.
I spoke to you very nicely with respect.
Hold on, Black Queen.
First of all, this is not your platform. You don't come up here and interrupt and speaking over people. This is not your platform.
Nobody.
This is not your platform.
No fucking body. So don't come in here telling me that I'm being disrespectful.
You were being disrespectful. You were being disrespectful.
Black Queen, wait a minute. Hold on, let Star talk. Black Queen. She got on.
Bye, bitch.
She got.
I don't give a fuck about your hoe.
I'm trying to tell her.
I came out of. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I told you didn't want to talk to me. I told you didn't want none of this.
I know you was out the chain.
I guess you thought I was fucking playing with you. You were being disrespectful, coming over here dismissing the black woman's feelings. That's being disrespectful. You come over here and talking people. This not your motherfucking show, ho. This not your platform, bitch. You don't come over here and over talk no fucking body. This is not your platform. What the fuck is you talking about? And who cares if you a minister? You supposed to be black before anything. You being a minister is not important than the racism you face, you dumb bitch. Y'all black people in the church are a big part of why our community is fucked up now. Y'all black people in the church ain't shit. Black pastors, ministers, preachers, y'all ain't shit. You go in the same motherfucking category. You ain't no goddamn difference. So you coming up here, getting hype, and getting in your motherfucking...
Hold on, she want to get back on. Hold on, she want to get back on. Wait a minute, she want to get back on. Wait a minute. Let's see. Wait a minute. Black Queen, just wait a minute. Hold on, Black Queen, wait.
Okay.
Let Shara talk. Let her talk. Wait a minute. Let her talk. Go ahead, Shara.
Like I said, it's the fact that you came over here, what the fuck? You came over here dismissing black women's feelings, okay? After, there's no way you're going to tell me to get over it after someone threatened and threatened your life. That's not something you get over. You understand? You being a minister is no excuse. You understand? You black church are responsible for the way our community is because y'all don't speak up and y'all don't do anything about racism. So you don't come on a black platform telling black people to let go of their issues. That's disrespectful in itself. So you were being disrespectful. And I am going to speak on it. So when you tell people to get over it, you go over there and you tell them to stop harassing people. Stop playing on people's phone. Stop wishing death on people. Stop coming over here giving advice to us where it's not needed. You go over there. Which you threaten people's life, you go over there. She made a 4-hour live. Did you go over there and when she made a 4-hour live and tell her to get over it? No, you didn't. So don't come over here and tell us. And I don't believe you're black. You got that picture off of Google. You ain't no black woman, bitch.
So first of all, that's Amanda Gorman, who is one of the biggest inspirations in my life.
I know who the fuck she is, bitch. I said you got your motherfucking picture.
Hold on, Black Queen. Wait. Hold on. Let Cheryl finish talking, okay? Let her finish talking, then I'm gonna let you talk.
I ain't got nothing to say to her because I don't believe she black.
Okay, can I say something? The reason why I've chosen not to show my face is because, and I mean, I don't care, I'm being vulnerable now. The reason why I've chosen not to show my face is because, and the reason why I'm so hot on all of this is because, I mean, I'm not a fan of Melo, but I've seen the way people mock her looks. And as a black girl, as a young black woman myself, when I was at high school, people used to call me all kinds of names, you know, call me ugly and all of that. So that's one of the
reasons I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want because I'm sick and tired of you ass kissing. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it. Melo done threatened to kill people.
I did not
Black Queen, hold on.
No, yo, you told me to be quiet when she was talking, so why is she interrupting me?
Just hold on and hold on, okay? Just wait.
What the hell she got to say so she can get the fuck off the panel? Because I'm sick of this motherfucker. This is an ass kisser. She coming over here defending Melo. I don't got time for this. I'm tired of explaining to you.
I'm not defending Melo. What I'm trying to say to you is that for me, you said to me, why am I not showing my face? And I'm explaining to you the reason why I'm not showing my face. But secondly, you were talking about how black ministers and black churches, we don't want to talk. We don't want to.
Yeah, y'all ain't shit.
Race. Can I finish, please? When black churches and black ministers, whatever, we don't want to speak up against racism. First of all, I have speaking up against racism.
That's
my
you
point,
individually.
No, listen, Yoda, can I just say this with respect? I'm not doing this if Shara keeps interrupting me.
Okay, well, go ahead.
So you were talking about how we don't speak up against racism. I have spoken up against racism. My initial point was when I came on here, I said to Yo-Yo that, look, she's got so much giftings in her. A lot of people are following her. They're watching her. She's got a lot of truth to say. But what breaks my heart, because I've seen this over and over again, is when we spend so much energy on this. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of PTSD.
Spend so much energy on what? How can you ignore racism? What the fuck is you talking about? Spend energy on what? We're facing racism. What are you talking about?
I know. Listen. I get what you're saying.
So what are you talking about? Spend energy. You need to tell them white folks stop spending energy on us. That's what you need to do. Why are you coming over here preaching? I'm not the one oppressing people. Why are you telling me that? Go tell white people that. What are you over here telling us? What you want us to do? We're not in control of anything.
You don't see what I do. You don't see what I do behind closed doors. So I have been talking to them. So for you to start saying why don't I go over there and start telling them, I do tell them. So you can't be telling me that.
Oh, you told the other YouTuber?
No, you can't be telling me that because I do.
You told the other YouTuber, the other one that threatened our lives.
You said no. Listen, I'm gonna quote exactly what you said. You said, why don't I
know what the
white people and tell them? No.
Did you go over there to that Huckleberry side?
You can't make a point and then not allow me to respond. You can't. I'm not having a conversation like that. You can't be talking and then not allow me to respond. It doesn't work like that. So for that reason, I'm out. For that reason, I'm out.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Bye.
Damn, yeah.
Then fuck you, bitch. I didn't come up here to debate with you. I came over there to check your motherfucking ass. It's not no debate. I didn't come up here to argue with you. You a ass kisser, then you a motherfucking coon. Ain't no conversation. There is no conversation. You don't come over here and dismiss my motherfucking feelings and we gonna talk peacefully. It's not going like that. Get your ass the fuck up over here. And you ain't no black woman. You are not.
I wanted to know what she looked like, though.
You didn't cam up. You didn't cam. That was the purpose of you leaving. You said, when I come back, I'ma cam up. And you didn't. Because you ain't black, motherfucker. Get your ass up over here. You don't come over here telling us to stop and do this. Do you go to that Huckleberry side and tell her that? Do you do that? No. So I don't want to hear it. Until you tell her to stop, then don't tell me shit. Y'all preachers, ministers, y'all ain't shit like the fuck I said. So if you get mad, oh well. This ain't no motherfucking debate. I came up here to light your ass up and mission accomplished. Ain't no motherfucking conversation, motherfucker.
Do you want to bring
Who the fuck you thought you was talking to?
Platform? Do you want me to bring her back to the platform to finish what she got to say, or?
Would she want to come back?
Because she said she's not going to keep doing that if you keep interrupting. So you want to?
She can get the fuck off. This ain't no. I don't want to hear her. This is your platform, but I don't want to hear her. I'm not accepting this. Somebody telling me to get over it. I'm not accepting that. So this is your platform. If you want to bring her back, go ahead.
I mean,
I asked her a question. She wasn't answering. She getting all in her motherfucking feelings for what? I asked you, did you go tell that Huckleberry side and you couldn't answer? And you're yelling and screaming.
I think she said
you shouldn't have brought your ass up over here.
I think she said she did, but I know she lied about it.
No, she didn't. And I really don't want to talk to you because I don't believe you black.
I'm gonna ask her. Can you cam up just one? You don't have to show your whole damn face. You can put a mask on your face. I'm gonna ask her. You just show just half of your face, just half of your face. I'm gonna put that up. Yeah. Okay, that's Brian coming back. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So I just put in the chat. Can you just show half of your face, Black Queen? Just want to know if you black or not. I want to know too, because you left and you said you was gonna cam up. Now you don't gotta show your whole face. You can put a mask on like I do, or whatever. You can show half your face. You don't gotta show your full face. We just want to make sure, because there's a lot of ass kissers, night bright bitches too. But we never got to see.
And I just want to say something. Is that part of racism is you talking about somebody looks, right?
Well, racism is like they color.
Why is she bringing up Melo looks? We're not talking about Melo.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you coming in here dismissing people's feelings. Why are you talking about Melo?
Yeah, but you racist against people's features, how they look. So she talking about she was bullied how she looked. So why is you standing up for racism? Because that's all that
she's coming back. Wait a minute. She's coming back. Wait a minute. She's coming back. Here you go. I'm gonna put you on. Okay. All right, you're on.
To prove to you that I am black, I'm not a troll. I'm not mixed race. The right terminologies. I'm not white. But just to prove to you. So I'm now gonna come back with my pick.
Okay. 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 Yeah, about Melo Future. She came out looking that way. She's a crack baby. She's a goddamn crack baby. And
Somebody give a fuck about Melo. Do you hear the nasty things Melo say to people? She have ugly too. She have wish death on people. So you're trying to make a point. Either way, you're wrong. Either way, you're wrong.
Yeah. So I want to know what this minister. Okay, you're a minister. What do you do at this church? What do y'all preach? I mean,
Minister, I want to know what type of minister, because it's different type of minister. You got
mm-hmm,
witchcraft, black magic ministers. Like, what type of minister
I'm
are you?
talking about the black church not doing shit for the community. She's telling me
Oh.
what she individually done. I didn't ask you what you individually done. I said the black church hasn't done nothing for the community. She's talking about what she's done. I'm not talking about individualism. I'm talking about what have y'all done collectively for us? Nothing.
nothing.
She
Them
keeps telling
churches.
me what she do. I don't give a fuck about what you did.
I don't go to church. I don't. Mm-mm. And look what happened when that cracker came into that church. Them black people was praising the Lord, praising to Jesus, and brought a damn devil up in there and killed them black people up in that church.
They were
Killed
so
them black
happy
people.
that white
Even though
man
they was
walked in their
praying
church.
for Jesus, they ain't talking about Jesus coming back. Bullshit. Yeah, Jesus came
They were so happy.
in that damn church.
They were so happy that white man came to their church. Now, that was me coming to their church. They would look at me like I'm suspicious as hell. But when he came to their church, they was happy. And he
Yep.
shot them all up.
Yep.
I said the same thing. I've been telling people that.
And they keep talking about, well, you know, Jesus coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Well, where the hell was Jesus at when that white devil came up in that church and killed them black folks? Where was he at?
Black churches are paid by the government to not speak up on racism. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So when I'm talking about black church, she's getting offended like I'm talking specifically about her. I said black church collectively. What have y'all done? She can't answer the question. I'm asking her questions. She getting loud and in her feelings, getting your feelings hurt. Just answer the question. Have you gone on Huckleberry's side? No. So until you go on her side, don't tell me shit. Simple as that. We not doing this. This Black History Month. We not doing this. You're not finna disrespect my ancestors like that. I don't give a fuck if you is black. That's even worse because your black ass should fucking know better.
Yeah, what you say, man?
Don't call yourself a black queen and then come in here defending this hoe.
Damn.
No real black woman will stand up for this shit.
Hell no, I'm not playing that shit softly.
Y'all
saying,
blacks in the UK think y'all different. That's the thing. Y'all think y'all different than black Americans, and you're not. Y'all starting to get y'all wake up call now, because in the UK and England, white people really giving y'all hell. So for them people in England think they different, you're not.
I don't know too much about what's going on over there in England. I don't know too much about what's going on over there.
Is this whole cam in the fuck back up or what?
Yeah, she's gonna cam back up. She said, "Just hold on, she's gonna cam back up." Let me tell her to. Okay. And the shit is wild. She talking about why is I'm wasting my time. Like I said, I talk about whatever I talk about on my platform. I could have sworn she said something about she have went over there and talked to her. But all she's gonna do is tell lies. That white bitch, all she's gonna do is tell fucking lies saying, well, Yo-Yo started the whole thing. She started she's editing my photos. All I did was block them and that's it, and that's why they mad. And I kicked them out the group. which I wasn't never added to your fucking wretched ass fucking group. And yeah, she's just jealous and she's stalking me. She's trying to turn that shit around. Talking about somebody jealous of her and I'm stalking her. No. You got the game fucked up, sweetheart. Black church, a lot of churches in
Well, she
Germany.
said she went over there and told them, but did you go and they laughed though?
She didn't tell
No.
nothing. She didn't tell nothing.
She ain't go there and tell shit, and she definitely ain't going they live to tell them. But you come over here to a black woman's live to tell her to basically, just forget about
See,
racism.
there you go again, cooning. There you
Yeah.
go again, cooning.
Mm-hmm. Why is you checking me? You trying to police me, but you ain't policing her.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it. She didn't tell her. Don't come over here telling me. I don't want to hear it. The first thing she should have said was, wow, she did that, or she didn't have nothing to say. All she had to say was, why are you spending this time? Why are you doing this? She didn't mention nothing about what she heard all night. Not the threats, not the harassment, nothing.
Yeah, why you ain't mention nothing about that? Damn, I mean, right off the bat. Well, you know, you doing. I don't see why you wasting all your time and energy. I'm like, damn. Well, but what about my life though? You didn't see that shit when I showed tonight. What the fuck?
Yeah, what you got to say about that?
Why are you coming at the last moment?
She probably waiting for me to get the fuck off. That's what she doing.
She didn't agree with you at all.
There she go. Hold on for a minute. There she is right here. So I'm gonna add on. Okay.
Oh yeah, please. Hold on. I can't hear you.
You're. Oh man. My mic was staticky. He said, hold on. Damn. Mike was all static. Damn. Yeah, these black churches, all they want you to do is donate. Donate. Here's the collection plate. Will you donate? Would you donate to the collection plate? Would you donate? And here they go and donate, and then they take that fucking money, they spend on their damn self. They spend it up on themselves and buy whatever they want. And just do it all over again. And they want to preach this, Jesus that, you know, Jesus died on the cross, Jesus did this, Jesus loved everybody. Oh, Lord. Jesus loved everybody? I don't believe in that Bible. That Bible, some of that stuff in the Bible is rigged up. Bible, a lot of that stuff is rigged up in the Bible, especially to get in women's head. It's you know, I'm not going to debate about this, but you know, it's I don't want to go all into it. I don't argue about the Bible or nothing like that. Just like these so-called wannabe Hebrews, they be on the fucking corner screaming, fucking hollering and shit, and they really talk down on fucking women and shit like that. They also is working with the cracker as well. They getting paid to be standing out there to say all types of hateful shit, and yeah, they getting paid to say all types of hateful shit. I pay them no mind when I'm walking by, but yeah, these churches and shit, they just mess up people's mindset to love everybody, and they should know that white folks, you know, they don't love us. So shit, hell. They don't love us. They hate us. They want to kill us. They so obsessed with race all the fucking time. They so obsessed with that shit. They obsessed with it. They really
agree with you one bit, yo.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't agree with you one bit. That shows you what side she land on.
Well, I don't understand. You know, you doing this and do. Well, do you go over there? So she made a long 4-hour live. She's doing it too. I can't make it. I'm wasting my time and my energy. What about her? What about her? She's doing that shit to me. She started with me. You ain't asking her.
Now they want to. Now she want to become the peacemaker when you respond. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, here she is. Here's the Black Queen coming back. Here she is. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm having some connections issues. I just want to say this, and then I'm gonna go. First of all, what your friend I think Shara, what she was saying, I get her point. So I don't want her to think that I've come on here to violate you. I'm not doing that. And I understand what you're saying towards you guys. I absolutely get that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to keep myself out of this. But what I'm going to do, I just want to encourage you, that, and this is to you, Yo-Yo. I admire you. I like your fire. I like your rawness. I like your vulnerability. But I've not come on here to violate you. As a minister, I'm not going to, not just as a minister, but as a fellow human being, as a fellow Black human being. I'm not going to come on here and violate you. And that's not what I was trying to do. The reason why I was getting loud is because I'm trying to explain myself and Shara just keeps interrupting me. Now, I fully get where I understand where she's coming from. And it may seem like I've come in here to tell you, oh, you can't be doing this. Taking sides. So if anyone has been hurt or feels like I've disrespected them, I want to apologize. But that was not my intention at all. And I mean that.
Well, it did seem like you were taking sides on Black Queen.
Yeah.
It did, because that's like if you get beat up in the street or robbed in the street and we take the robber side. It's the same thing. You took the robber side.
Right away.
That's right away. Now, if you would have came in and said, hey, Yo-Yo, yeah, that was wrong what she said. Racism ain't good. But no, you didn't say that. You went straight to take her defense. Now, over here in America, we have that racism we don't play about. African Americans, we don't play about that. I don't know how it is in England. I just heard that you all are, you all don't care about racism and it happens to you. But you just ignore it. But over here in America, we don't play, we take that very seriously because we lost a lot of our people to that, to racism, and still do today. So you came in, you went straight in and said, why are you making this this with Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo not the type of person that ain't gonna respond. If you've been watching her, she's just not gonna sit there and just take it. Black women in America definitely ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna just sit there and take it.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna sit there and take it. So yeah, when you came in, it seemed you did. It seemed you did. I'm gonna be honest. You did. That's just, what it is.
Okay. Well, hold on. Shower getting back on. So, hold on. Okay. Now go ahead. What you were saying, Brian, or whoever.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, you can't take the person when a person responds. If somebody being attacked and they trying to do something to somebody, the person's gonna respond. You can't come in and try to stop the person from responding. Like I said, that's like you getting robbed in the street and beat up, and they taking the robber side. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Black Queen, go ahead, because he's both of them on mute. So go ahead and what you got to say.
I don't really have anything to say. Oh, that's all I wanted to say, really. Brian, I get what you're saying. And, I'm from England. Well, I'm not. I live in England, but obviously originally I'm not from England. But yeah, I understand that racism is definitely different in America. It's not just systematic, but also you're seeing Black men killed on a daily basis. It's slightly different here in England. We don't really have that extreme of racism, but I just want to tell you that I was not trying to come on here to tell Yo-Yo and Shara that they can't be doing this. I was just trying to give my opinion and letting you know that I've seen this over and over again where, anyways, man, forget it.
Get it. Shara, you got anything to say?
It's really sad when you have to explain to your own people. That's really pathetic. I want to know when this woman was making threats and harassing people and playing on people's phone. And when Melo was making threats, Melo have threatened to kill people. She have killed dogs. She have killed animals. She has threatened to kill me and other people.
Sorry, who you talking
How do you feel about that? What do you have to say about that?
Obviously, that's wrong. And I do speak up against these issues. You know, you were talking about before when I left. I heard you say something about how, I don't know if it was you or one of the people on the panel saying about how I've come on here to try and disrespect you guys, but I don't go over there telling them what they're doing is wrong, and I do.
Oh, you do?
100%.
Oh,
so my account. Let me tell you something. My account, is CE Compassionate Eyes. Respond, and I kept making comments. I don't go on her lives, but I did leave a comment because obviously there's a bit of a time difference. So when she's on live, sometimes I miss it.
So do you think that was appropriate of you to come in and telling people to move on when their threats have been made against their life? Do you feel that was appropriate?
Right.
I mean, I didn't know about the threats.
I know that's why you should have kept your mouth shut. If you don't know the facts, keep your mouth shut. Instead of coming in here telling people to move on, you should have asked what's going on. What's the background to the story? How this happened? Instead of jumping on the bandwagon telling the people to move on when you don't know anything that's going on. That's where you failed. So before you hop on people platforms and people live streams, giving them instructions on what to do about situations you know nothing about, keep your mouth shut. That's what you should have done. And before you come over here, you go to the white people's side and you tell them the same thing. I want to see you get on their live.
Well, if I see the next time I see she's live, like I said, there's a time difference. If I catch her live, then I will. But obviously, if I catch it late, what can I do?
Keep your mouth shut until you get on their live. That's what you do.
All right.
Well, like I said, I want to apologize. You know, I did not come on here to try and disrespect anybody, and that's all I can say really. And I'll take advice, Sharon.
You take what?
I'll take your advice.
Take my advice about what?
What you just said.
About what? Telling them on their platform?
No, when you were talking about
keeping your mouth shut.
No, about knowing all the facts.
Oh, knowing all the facts before. Okay, yeah.
I mean, you should have been on Yo-Yo side, period. You are a black woman. You should be able to relate. You should have been on our side, period. Soon as we said racism, that should have been the end of the conversation. It shouldn't have been no, let me find out, y'all wait.
But
no.
Can we talk about issues such as colorism? Because again, that's something that I've experienced from
No, we're not talking about colorism. We're talking about white people being racist. That's what we're talking about. Now you're trying to get off the subject. That's not what we're talking about.
I'm not trying to get off the subject. I'm staying within the subject. I'm just responding to what you're saying.
Colorism and racism are not the same thing. You do
they are the
understand?
same thing.
So why are you changing the subject?
Colorism is rooted in white supremacy, so it is the same thing.
Word similar.
No, racism and colorism is not the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
See, you're talking out the side of your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. Here you go again. Racism is about white people controlling the resources and economic leverage of another group. That's racism. It has nothing to do with emotion. Colorism is within the black community, light skin, dark skin. That's not racism. Colorism is not racism.
What I'm trying to say is it's rooted in colonism and white supremacy. So in a sense, it is the same.
No, it's not. I just explained to you. How is it the same with black people?
Why are you trying to take it? Why are you trying to take it? It seems like you're trying to take the conversation off of white people being racist to black people.
Yeah.
Are
That's
you with
what
a
it's
white
saying.
man?
Now,
White
we ain't
people,
talking about colorism.
Are
That's
you
not
in
the
an
that's not the
interracial
subject
relationship?
today. It's racism. White
listen,
people being racist towards black people.
let me tell you something. So I don't know you guys, you don't know me. For you to sit here and say that I'm trying to take, I'm trying
You
to say
are. You
I'm
are.
not this.
You are.
You are,
But you
because
came in
it's
here
That
thinking
not
about
colorism.
then you're
you
talking about
don't.
colorism. Colorism and racism is not the same thing. I just explained that to you. So why are you continuing to put them in the same category? I just explained that to you.
But then what are you doing?
If you in love with white people, just say that.
Yeah.
Me in love with white people.
That's what it seems like.
I am definitely.
Your accent even sounds white.
Yep.
My accent sounds white.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So
What is
if you that in love with them, go over there.
I didn't know that.
Well,
What
now
is your
you know,
partner?
motherfucker.
What is your
So,
boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, your partner, is they white or black?
My partner is black. He's from Ghana. I'm from Ghana. My parents are 100% Ghanaian.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Well, like I said, next time get your facts straight and, be a little bit more psychological black. Okay?
Okay.
It doesn't matter where you are in the world, racism is the same. No matter where you go, white people don't like you anywhere. So they don't like you in England. They don't like you in America. They don't like you in Ghana. They don't like you nowhere. So don't think because you are in England that you are different and you're not being oppressed because you are.
I know that. I know that. I see that every single day, Shara. So I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. That's not that. I don't have an issue with what you're saying.
So what do you have an issue with?
It's not that I have an issue with it, but I was trying to make a point, and then you started insulting me, calling me all kinds of names. That was not necessary because I was not disrespecting you.
Yes, I felt disrespected as a black woman when you came in here and dismissed my feelings. I felt disrespected. So I had a right to disrespect you back.
I guess that one of the things I'm increasingly noticing is that obviously the culture in America and England is slightly different. Black people here in England are different. Black people in
That's
America.
what I'm saying. I was saying.
that's what
But
Brian
y'all
was
gotta
saying.
wake up. But y'all gotta wake up though.
The point that I'm trying to make is, so I've got lots of younger sisters like myself. I've worked in companies and organizations that's predominantly owned by white people, and I've experienced as a black woman myself. I've been labeled as aggressive, as loud, etc., etc., etc. So when I actually stand up and try to speak against it, I'm the one that ends up getting the fire for it. I'm the one that ends up
Exactly.
So that's what I'm trying to, and then obviously
exactly. And you came in here and did the same thing.
No, but the thing is that what I'm trying to say is because of that, because I've always stood up to try and fight against it, I'm the one that ends up getting hurt because my mental health is going down because these people are not listening.
Okay, so you think being quiet and not speaking up on it is the solution? Is that what you're telling me? So you think black people should be quiet and move on?
Nothing is being done about it.
What's the point? So you think sitting back and being quiet is going to solve the problem? Is that what you're telling me? That's why you going around telling folks to get over it and move forward? You think being hushed, you think Harriet Tubman and all of them got out of slavery by being quiet? Is that what you're telling me? How dare you say some ignorant shit like that during Black History Month? You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. You are an embarrassment. When it comes to Black history and Black problems, keep your fucking mouth shut. You don't speak for me.
Damn, so don't speak for my ass either.
You still up here. You still ain't said nothing about these white folks. You still ain't said nothing about what she did. You've been up here for what, 40 minutes? You still ain't spoke on her.
Nope. All right, well, what you think about them white hoes? What about the white bitches?
So my number one value in life, as I said to you, that I'm a minister, I will speak up against things, but one of the things that I will not do is I will start mocking people.
That's not the question. That's
No,
not the question.
no, but you've asked me the question, and actually,
And you didn't answer.
I did respond, and I did say that what she's doing is wrong, and I will, if I catch her live, I will jump on her live, like what I did here. But what I will not do is I will start calling people by the B word or start calling them ugly, because that is not in my DNA.
I don't give a fuck what's in your DNA, ho. Nothing is in your DNA. You ain't got no motherfucking backbone. We clearly see. We clearly see you really ain't got it in your DNA. Cause real black queens don't do the shit that you do.
Yeah, you might as well change your name, or she got
Stupid bitch. I don't give a fuck about you.
She taking up for the white bitches, man. She taking up for the white bitches because
she is taking up. You're not finna tell them nothing. You're not finna tell them nothing. You ain't tell her shit. You ain't tell her nothing.
Cause she's too why is y'all doing this? Why is y'all doing that? They're mentioning colorism. I'm not talking about no damn fucking colorism.
Colorism and racism not the same thing. Not the same thing.
I know my title ain't misleading you. Divide and conquer. That don't got nothing to do with colorism. We not talking about that. We talking about this white bitch. We talking about racism.
Stupid asshole.
Hold on, Black Queen coming back. Hold on.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry, Brian. I don't know if you were talking about me, but you said I go over there and I give her money. Were you referring to me?
No, I wasn't referring to you.
All right, okay.
But while you up here, I want to ask you something.
Yeah, sure.
When you said that you go over there and you allegedly tell them, to stop or whatever you tell them, how do you do it? Do you do it in the comments? Do you get on the live? How do you do that?
Obviously, like I just told you. So I'll go in the comments, she doesn't respond. But then when she goes on live, obviously I'm sleeping because there's a massive time difference. So I can't go in her live. So I just catch her, I try to catch her when I can. If that makes sense. So obviously with Yo-Yo's live, obviously I'm awake now. So I've been able to jump on it. But with hers, but to prove to you that I'm not just on here trying to troll or I'm on here trying to disrespect you ladies, and Brian, I will go in her life if I catch it. And I mean that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think, going back to what Shara said, since she's not up here, what do you think
back up here?
about, she's not up here, but what do you think about what the racism things they have been doing to Shara and Yo-Yo and Shara and all of us, and saying that they don't like black people? Nobody's telling you to bash their looks. We want to know, what do you think about what they said?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like I said to you before I answer your question, my parents come from Ghana, and my dad moved from Ghana to the Netherlands in the 1980s. My mom and dad experienced racism at its highest level. I've seen this over and over again. I've seen this in my life, in my brother's life, in my young sister's life, and it's like, and maybe I'm just one of those weak black people. I feel like because it's hurting us so much and we've spoken up against it so much and nothing is being done about it, I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. And I mean this, I'm not trying to defend myself. We've seen this over and over and over again. I don't care, but I'm going to be vulnerable right now. I've had to seek therapy and counseling because of the level of, it's not just, because obviously in America, we see black men getting killed. It's not like that here in England. But here in England, it's very much institutional. We experience microaggressions on a daily basis. When I'm in a meeting room and I, as a black woman, if I say something, it's deemed as aggressive. But my white colleague, she can say something and it's deemed as, oh, it's okay because she's white, she's pastoral, she's passionate. But when I say it, I'm deemed as aggressive. And I'm tired of speaking up because whenever I do, nothing's being done about it.
Yeah.
Okay. But what do you think about the racism that Huckleberry said? That's all I want to know.
It's wrong. And to be honest, I feel like you guys, well, I mean, this might contradict what I just said. I feel like you really do need to report it because obviously you've got it on, it's there. You've got the evidence, you've got the proof.
Exactly.
You need to, but then the problem is what is the police going to do about it? Because like you said, the racism is so systematic. But I guess I'm just one of those, and I'm just being vulnerable here. I guess I'm just one of those weak black people because I feel like we've spoken up, myself and my parents, we've spoken up against it so much. My mom moved from Ghana in the 1980s, like my dad. Her English isn't that great. And I've seen the way when she's on the phone applying for things, the way some of these white people, the way they talk to her because she can't speak English or because she's African. I've seen the way they talk to her. And you think I'm happy about these things? You think I'm on their side trying to? I don't know, man.
But you say you tired of fighting. I'm never gonna be tired. And everybody else that's listening, and Yo-Yo and Shara, we never gonna be tired of fighting. We here in America, I don't care. I'm never gonna be tired of. I'm gonna fight racism until the day I die. I ain't never gonna be tired because they're gonna keep on killing us. They're gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on fighting. I'm gonna keep on fighting. I ain't never gonna get tired of fighting. Never. I ain't never. I'm gonna fight racism, white supremacy to the day I die. I'm gonna keep on fighting. So I ain't never gonna get tired of doing that. That's one thing I ain't never gonna get tired of. You can't get tired of that. You never give up on that. You give up on anything else, but you never give up on fighting racism. To me, that's a cop out. That's weak. That's sounding weak. You don't do that, and I think that's a lot of it's a lot of problem with people in the UK, black people in the UK that's doing that. You know, it's making all the other blacks because they think that you say I'm tired. You just gonna sit there and let them roll over you, and if you let them roll over you, they're gonna keep on doing it to everybody else. Gonna say, oh, black people they weak. They ain't gonna do nothing. No, I'm gonna do something. Just like the Jamaican girl, just like the Jamaican lady, let that white lady spit on her. Why would you let that white lady spit on you? Why would you let that white lady spit on you and degrade you and you filming yourself getting degraded? I don't care how old she is. She know what she was doing. She knew it. So I ain't never gonna get tired of fighting racism. It's just not. I'm just gonna always fight it till the day I die.
Well, that's good. You need to give us, some of us black people who are weak and tired, you need to give us some of that strength, because I'm being honest here. I'm tired of fighting, because I've been fighting. We've fighting here in England, and it's getting worse by the day.
But don't you have kids?
I do.
But you got to fight for them. Why are you going to get tired of fighting? You got to fight for them. For their generation.
I say the thing is here comes Star. I say the thing is black people need to get their own shit and just settle that shit that way. That's what I say. But still be prepared to fight. Most of the time you fight shit, it still don't solve a motherfucking thing. I say get your own shit. That's the solution. That's my opinion. Get your own shit.
Yeah, I believe that too, but I believe that we gotta feel that we can't just lay down and get ran over and get rolled over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying that you're tired, it's like, I just give up. I'm gonna just let them do whatever to me. I'm just gonna do whatever to my kid. I'm just let them do whatever. I ain't gonna fight. I'm just ain't with that. I'm just not with that.
My solution is, get yourself prepared. Have your weapons. Stock up on a lot of things. Definitely, black people should get they own shit, but black people don't want to come together. So most of the time, you have to do for your fucking self, man.
Yeah. And as a black woman, that's the strongest person in the black race. So for you to say, there's so many things that black women have fought and did. Like for you to say, I just give up. I'm just tired. I just give up. No, you're supposed to keep on fighting. I don't care what you go through your job. You're supposed to keep on fighting. If they think you loud, okay. If they think you loud, whatever.
Let people believe whatever the hell they want to believe. I mean, everybody have a right to be angry and get loud, okay? Because it's stressful. So everybody got the right to be loud. I mean, when you go through a lot of shit, yeah, you get loud. Yeah, you get fucking stressful. Yeah. Just like me, I go to fuck off. Right now, I'm going to fuck off. I'm mad than a motherfucker with that cracker just did. So yeah, I have every right to be mad and upset. I have every fucking right. Because this bitch threatened my fucking life and I'm not letting her get away with that. So fuck that shit.
Imagine if Harriet Tubman said, I'm tired. We won't be what we get now. Imagine she said she was tired. Imagine Martin Luther King said, Malcolm, all of them said they was tired.
Yeah, but look what happened to the black people didn't kill there. So it wasn't even fucking.
Especially since you say racism is not as bad in England. So what excuse do you have to give up?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good question.
When I say that, one of the what I was trying to say is, so in America we're seeing black men getting shot and killed and all of that, but here in England we don't see that. But here it's more on a microaggression. So even when you say something as a black woman, it's like people challenge you, and you try to second guess yourself. You try to think, oh, am I the one that's at fault here? So it's more about the daily microaggressions that I'm talking about. So we're not seeing black men getting killed, but it's more about us black. Okay. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but it still don't make sense. You think because it doesn't happen in England that it's not important?
That's not what I'm trying to say. what I'm trying to say is that my main point is, so I think one of you just said Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all these people, they stood up for civil rights. They stood up for us black people, and they got shot in the end. And my dad, I remember my dad always used to tell me, I don't want you to be, because he's tired of fighting. And he was saying, like, one of the things that hurts him the most is when black people fight, and then at the end, they're the ones that are getting killed. They're the ones that and it's just like,
what's the point? I don't understand the point you're trying to make. What is the point?
The point I'm trying to make is, for me, I'm just so tired. Because
tired of what? You just told me things like that don't happen in England. Tired of what? I'm trying to understand your
come on. Are you telling me that no, hold on. Are you telling me that microaggressions is not that bad?
What is you talking about? I'm asking you for what is your justification for you giving up fighting? That's what I'm asking you.
Justification is that on a daily basis we are criticized, labeled, we experience race. Not in terms of physically people getting stabbed and actually here in Peckham a lot of black people are getting stabbed. But the thing I'm trying to say is that, like I said before, I don't think you were on the panel, but what I was saying to Brian and Yo-Yo is that as a black woman myself, I've experienced so much racism that I've had to seek therapy and counseling. And as a result of that, I am so tired of fighting because I've seen my health go down. And I know I've got children and I know I have to fight for them, but it's just...
We're all tired.
Yeah, we are all tired.
We're all tired. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I see myself as...
But just because you tired don't mean everybody else don't care. You may not care and may not want to fight, but don't mean everybody else.
I do care. I definitely do care, but I'm tired.
You tired, but we're not tired though. You come over here projecting your problems on us. I'm tired of fighting, so y'all should just give it up too. It don't work like that.
Exactly.
If you tired of fighting, bye. Go sit down. We don't claim you because we need warriors. We need fighters over here.
Yep.
We in the middle of a war. You talking about you want to give up, and you got children. Do you know your children will reap the repercussions for you giving up? I just want you to understand that. And your grandchildren, do you hear the garbage that's coming out your mouth? I just want you to understand that. I want you, when this live is over, I want you to go back and replay, and I want you to hear the garbage that's coming out your mouth. Because what you're saying is not making any sense. You're talking as if all of us don't go through the same thing. All of us go through the same thing. We all tired. We all get stereotyped. We all go through problems. We all face racism no matter where we go. We all go through the same thing. You talking as if it's just you.
Yeah. Everybody have issues. Everybody have problems.
To me, it sounds like you tired of being black. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you just gave up on being black. That's what it sounds like. And you don't want to admit it. So if that's how you feel, go to white people's platform with that nonsense. Don't come to black people's page and telling them to stop fighting. You have a son?
I've got 2 sons and 1 daughter.
You got 2 sons, and you're gonna tell them to give up? So you raising more black men with no backbone. I want you to understand that. You raising 2 weak sons. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh no, not you crying. Black Queen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you crying over there?
No, I'm good.
You okay? I mean, we all go through problems, man. We all go through. We all go through problems. We go through it all. I say just work on yourself. Just work on yourself, okay?
I just want you to keep that rhetoric to yourself, because the stuff that come out your mouth, all of us have to pay for it. So when you say give up and black people get over it, all of us have to pay for that. So I would appreciate you keep your ignorant rhetoric to yourself. Don't go on white platforms saying that stupid shit, because we would have to pay the consequence for it. We would have to deal with, being a target because black people should get over it. and they should let it go, and they should do this. Don't spew that. Keep that stupid rhetoric to yourself. We have enough of that.
Yeah.
We have enough of that. You ought to know better than that. You got 2 sons of 2 black boys and a black girl. You ought to know better than that.
And do you think that I'm happy with what's happening? Do you think that I wake up every morning and
no, but sitting around crying and not doing anything about it, keeping your mouth shut, don't solve the problem either. We all go through it, but that's no excuse for the stuff that you just said. So I'm not buying that. So why don't you just keep that to yourself? Don't spew that stupid rhetoric all over the internet. I don't want to hear that. I'm tired as a black woman hearing, get over it, get over it, get over it. I don't want to hear that anymore. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell other black women to dismiss their feelings. If you tired of being black, that's your problem. But don't come on the internet telling other black women how to feel.
put it over there? Let's put it over there.
Racist ass shit saying that she don't like black people. So I'm just defending myself against this white bitch.
And fuck
in this
Melo. Who the fuck is Melo? I talk to Melo any way I motherfucking see fit. She done threatened people's lives. She done talked about my looks. She done talked about this person looks. She done spoke about everybody. Fuck Melo, that retarded bitch. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing about her. I don't give a fuck. She built like a cheeseburger. She a dirty neck asshole. You know, she need to take a bath. Her teeth showing up gang signs. She got 2 left feet. Okay? I talk about her looks all motherfucking day and night because she deserves it. She's a scammer. She a dog killer. Nobody who killed dogs is going to get my respect. Nobody who scams is going to get my respect. She's a fraud. I talk about Melo. Then, you know, so I talk about Melo any kind of way I want. I talk about Melo any kind of way I want. And if you don't like it, oh well. I don't understand why are you wasting your time on a platform that goes against what you're preaching. You teaching to get over it and don't pick on people's looks. Why are you wasting your time on a platform that you don't agree with? I want you to answer that. I said what I had to say. I just had to let it be known. You know, if you don't know the facts straight, keep your mouth shut. Don't come telling black women to get over their problems just because you tired and fed up with being black. It sounds like you got some self-hate issues. Why the hell would you go and reproduce 3 black children when you don't like being black your damn self? That right there was stupid and ignorant. And just, you know, why are you wasting your time on platforms that go against what you disagree with? And it's just that simple. I said what the fuck I had to say. I still don't like you. I still think you a stupid motherfucker, and I don't like you. And I said what I had to say. And that's gonna be the end of it. I don't like your motherfucking ass. And I said what I had to say. So I'm hopping off here. I'm going back in the comments. Peace.
Do you go over there and say that shit to that white bitch?
No,
Do you go over there and say that to her?
Why would I waste my time going to that platform? I'm not going to go over there and start, you know, telling her things because I don't care about her.
Okay, well.
Tell that Huckleberry bitch to stop picking on people when harassing people. And I just told you. That's what the fuck.
Public service announcement. Young Melo, I'm still on your no-neck having ass, bitch.